The New Orleans Saints are staring down a quarterback conundrum, and one surprising name could be the answer. Could a Super Bowl champion QB be headed to the Big Easy? And what does it mean for Shedeur Sanders in Cleveland? Stick around because this move might just change the future of two franchises. Before we break it down, make sure to like, subscribe, and comment your take below. Let's dive in. The New Orleans Saints have one of the youngest quarterback rooms in the entire NFL. Shough, Spencer Rattler, Jake Haener, three young, unproven signal callers, all competing for the starting job in 2025. That's not just a quarterback battle, it's an identity crisis. And in the NFL, uncertainty under center rarely ends well. Enter Kenny Pickett, former first-round pick, Super Bowl champion, and now potential trade candidate. Cleveland Browns radio analyst Nathan Zegura lit the match during a recent conversation. He floated a possibility that caught attention across the league, sending Kenny Pickett to New Orleans. According to Zegura, the Saints might be the perfect landing spot for Pickett if things don't pan out with their current options. Probably at this point, Kenny Pickett, Zegura said. He's a former first-round pick. He is young and went 15-10 as a starter. It would be interesting, for example, if down in New Orleans, Kellen Moore was just with him in Philly, said that it's not working out with Shough. Maybe we need to bring him down here to be the starter and see what he has. And that's where this gets real. Kellen Moore, the Saints' new offensive coordinator, has history with Pickett. The two worked together during their time with the Philadelphia Eagles in 2024, a season that ended with confetti and a championship ring for Pickett. He wasn't the starter for most of the year, but he was in that locker room, in that offense, learning that system, that chemistry, that familiarity. It matters. Right now, the Browns' quarterback room is bursting at the seams. Joe Flacco is back. Shedeur Sanders, the rookie phenom and future face of the franchise, is there. Dylan Gabriel is waiting in the wings. Deshaun Watson remains under contract. And yes, Kenny Pickett is also in that mix. Let's be clear, not everyone can stay. The Browns are overloaded and something's got to give. Trading Pickett wouldn't just be a roster adjustment, it would be a strategic decision to give Shedeur Sanders the breathing room he needs. Shedeur's development is Cleveland's top priority. There's no question about it. If the Browns believe he's the guy, and by all accounts they do, they need to clear the runway. Too many veteran voices, too much competition, and too little reps can cloud a rookie's progression. Letting Pickett go, that's addition by subtraction. And for the Saints, it's the kind of low-risk, high-upside move a smart front office makes. Pickett isn't some washed-up journeyman. He's 26. He's already played in playoff games. He started in the NFL. He's won. He's lost. He's been through the fire. And most importantly, he's been in Kellen Moore's system. He could walk into Saints training camp and hit the ground running. Compare that to Shough, a seventh-round pick still finding his NFL legs. Spencer Rattler, a talented but inconsistent player who's been through multiple college programs and is far from polished. Jake Haener, who has yet to prove he can be a reliable starter. There's no guarantee any of these guys are the guy. But Pickett, at least you know what you're getting. A Pickett trade would send shockwaves through two quarterback rooms. But it might be exactly what both teams need. In Cleveland, Shedeur Sanders gets a cleaner path to the top of the depth chart. He can focus, he can lead, and he can begin molding this Browns offense into his own image. The Browns have built around Shedeur all offseason, investing in weapons, offensive line help, and scheme fits. It's his team. Why not make it official? Meanwhile, in New Orleans, Pickett gets a second chance, a real shot. With a familiar coach, a dome environment, and weapons like Chris Olave and Alvin Kamara at his disposal, he could actually thrive. The Saints aren't rebuilding, they're reloading. And adding a young quarterback with experience and pedigree could stabilize the most volatile position on their roster. There's another layer here too, contract flexibility. Pickett's still on a rookie deal. He wouldn't break the bank. And if he doesn't work out, no harm, no foul. But if he clicks, the Saints might just find themselves a long-term answer without using a high draft pick.